If you're learning machine learning, you will hear four words constantly: parametric, non-parametric, supervised, and unsupervised. These aren't just buzzwords, they are fundamental ways we classify algorithms. Today, we are you going to visualize the difference, right? So, the first one is parametric and non-parametric, right? So, a parametric model is like a suitcase with a fixed size. No matter how much data you have, the model size stays the same. Think of a linear regression. It assumes the data as a straight line. It only needs to learn two numbers: the slope and the intercept. It's fast, but it makes a huge assumptions, right? On the other hand, the non-parametric model is like a plastic bag. It stretches as you add more data. The model gets more complex, and things can become pretty messy. Here we can think of KNN, K nearest neighbors. It doesn't assume a line. It memorizes the data points. If you have a million data points, the model effectively stores a million parameters. Okay. Uh, if we go down, we can see a interactive chart. So if I click on the parametric linear, or I have already clicked on it, it is by default. So um, here is a complex wavy dataset, right? If you use a parametric model, like a linear regression, it draws a straight line. But you can see it fails to capture the wave, right? This is called underfitting, and it's too rigid. But if we click on the non-parametric, which is the k nearest neighbor, it bends the curve to hit every point. It's flexible, but be careful. If the data has some noise, this model would memorize the noise too. So that is also an overfitting problem, right? So this was about the parametric and non-parametric. Now let's classify the models by their goals, right? This depends on your data. Supervised learning is like studying with a teacher who has the answer key. You have the input data X and output label Y. You show the model a picture of a cat and say this is a cat. The goal is prediction. On the other hand, supervised learning is like a self-study. You have the input X but no labels, no answer key. You dump data into the model and say find the pattern. So here the goal is discovery. If we look at this scatter plot, if we can see at start the supervised learning, the data comes labeled. We see red points and blue points. The model's job is to draw a line separating them so we can classify the future points, right? Now if I click on the unsupervised thing, we can see, right, voila. This is what the unsupervised algorithm sees, just a cloud of gray dots. However, it notices a gap. It says, hey, there is a cluster here and cluster there. So that is clustering, like k-mean. So it found structure without being told what the structure was. So in conclusion, when choosing a model, ask two questions. Do I have labels? And it's supervised versus unsupervised. Is the graph shape simple or complex? Then we go for parametric, non-parametric. Answer those and you will pick the right algorithm every time. Thank you for watching.